We're on our way to the O'Brien Awards. Amy and I want to get some of the videos out of the way as we drive. So, Amy's the chauffeur today. I am. I'm looking at 5 3-year-old sets here. So we started at 8 a.m. Everything went perfectly today. Now, not all the sets were perfect. There were some horses even in the 3-year-old divisions that made mistakes or didn't look great, and they were just starting up. But a lot looked fantastic, and a couple really, really surprised me. Horse that didn't surprise me in set number 1, no surprise there, Globetrotting was fantastic. Zeb's Sunshine looked very, very good, as did Capistrano. Now, Rose Run Valiant, I had mentioned in the video, you'll see it. Some weight issues. I think he needs a little more weight on, and he was a little bit rough in the straightaway. So before we worry about putting the hobbles on him, we'll try to fix that with shoeing a little bit more weight on Rose Run Valiant. And then James said when Zeb Sunshine was coming, Compass Rose DC got all fired up in the hole and ended up making a break. Track was deep today, but deep in a good way. It had a really, really good cushion on it. Just a treat to train on for the horses, I'm sure, today. It was a great, great day. So, set 1, Globetrotting was fantastic. Capistrano was good. Zeb's Sunshine was very good. Compass Rose DC and Valiant made a little break. Valiant needs some work. It needs some weight. And Compass Rose DC, James said it was an anomaly. She just got a little wound up when she heard Zeb's Sunshine coming. Second set, they looked very, very good again. Now, all these sets went between 20 and 25. And I know everybody's like, exactly how much did they go? I'm not going to get into time. I can't tell you exactly how the first set went because I was way back. But I know that they said Globetrotting then went around 26, 27. Second set went around 22. Third set went in exactly 24. Fourth set, there was 2 made breaks and only 2 stayed at it. They went in 27. And then the last set went in 224. So, the second set, I had Beach Bum BB. We made a few little driver changes. You'll see Harry wanted to go with Trafalgar. Good for him. She made a break. She was the only one in there that made a break. Harry said he got close to me going by the half and grabbed her quick, and I told him you don't have to. If you just let her coast up on somebody's helmet, she'll be fine, as I did the whole time with Jason McGinnis and Inland Beach. I was right on top of him the whole way. And Beach Bum BB finished up very, very strong. Beach Boutique cut it out. James said she was strong in the face and pacing very good. So that's good to see. She's ambitious, and she has a great gait. She really filled out this filly this year. Beach Boutique looks like a nice horse, and I'm hoping that she will show up for us in the summer. Inland Beach was great, and Sunshine and Shade finished up right behind them. Trafalgar made a little break and was good also pacing-wise. A little miscue, not the end of the world. She never usually ever runs, so I'm not concerned with that. Third set was a coming out party for Nancy Allison. Where did that come from? Nancy Allison was unbelievably good. She was running over top of horses the whole way. I moved her out at the head of the lane. Well, you guys can see in the video. She was absolutely tremendous today. Muscle Chrome was good. James said leaking in a little bit. Her knees still bother her, but it's a long way before she's ready. I thought she was going to be ready soon. I think another 2-3 weeks for Muscle Chrome. Last thing we want to do is say, well, we'll just qualify her anyway. That's ridiculous. Clearly, Muscle Chrome needs 2 or 3 more weeks of work, and she'll be fine. A horse that also only needs a couple of weeks of work and looked great was Just For Me and You. Overdue Mission made a little break, but you can see she got grabby in the last turn without hobbles on. She rolled off. I thought she looked tremendous in the warm-up. I didn't get to see much of her in the mile, but from what I could see in the warm-up, I thought she looked really good. But nobody wanted any part of Nancy Allison today. She was all business. And then in the fourth set, James made a break with Spend That Money, and Rooney Blue Chip made a break in the first turn, and then kind of bothered Hometown Boys. I was trying to get him settled, and he was just being a little ignorant, and he made a break. Come back trotting, won the training set, finished up right there with Sticks. What's his name? Sticks. See you. Anyway. Sometimes things happen, right? So sometimes things happen, and Hometown Boys finished together. The other 2 horses were back a bit. We planned on bringing Hometown Boys and Rooney Blue Chip over to Mohawk shortly after there to go last trip, but decided one, do a little vet work on Rooney Blue Chip, because Mario said his right hind, he was interfering a bit. He was getting out of gear. Did a little vet work on him. We'll go back Tuesday to train him fast. But Hometown Boys did not get off so easy. I went with him in the bike at the farm. 2, 8, and 3 last half, and 1, 1, and 4 at Tamiko. He looked very, very good. You know, it's all upstairs with this guy. He's got all the tools to be a good horse. He just continues to leave them on the floor. He just doesn't want to do his work all the time, and we're hoping that a light will come on when he gets to the track this year. But he was pretty aggressive. He trained very, very good. Just needs to pay attention more. In the training mile by himself, he was very, very good. But in the slow first trip there, he just looks to do things wrong sometimes, and he got it done. He made a break, but then come back trotting and trained good first trip, trained very, very good second trip. And then the last set was a bit of a mixed bag. Mario told me after that Canadian and Titan and Enduring Strength, that was their first trip. The boys ended up going a little more than they were supposed to in here. Giddy Up Max looked great. AL Sun looked great. And then James said he just snugged Harness AM. She's used to the hobbles. He just snugged her up. She made a little break, and then afterwards was very, very good. Enduring Strength struggled in the turns a little bit with no hobbles on today. We had an open bridle on him. He was looking around at the people at the fence and looking at the inside and looking here and looking there, and didn't do his work as well as he should have. But he was very good in the straightaways. Nothing else today. Just got to maybe put the hobbles on him, change him around a little bit. Not a big deal there. And Canadian Titan, Mario stayed back smartly, stayed back with her and went a mile in 2:37, which is where you're supposed to go 2:30, 2:40, somewhere in there. Mario went where he was supposed to go with Canadian Titan, very smart. And Max and AL Sun went a little bit more. Not the end of the world, but I was very happy to see Mario keep her in hand. So that was the 3-year-old drone sets. They were very, very good today. Couldn't be happier. What, Nancy Allison, I couldn't believe how good she was. Take a look at set number 3 again. Take a look at it a few times. I know that I want to. So we'll be back in a minute. We're going to talk about the babies. I'm going to do a little top 10 list for you. We had a very, very good day. And for those of you who live in Missouri, as Steve said, we had a number of eyewitness accounts, if you need them, from today's training sets. Be back in just a minute.